Hello students, welcome to the class today. So today we will discuss about the connective tissue, muscular tissue and the nervous tissue, which is the last topic of this chapter. I already discussed this connective tissue in the previous class about the blood, and I want to discuss again so that it must be more clear to you according to the NCERT. So let's start the topic now. So the connective tissues are, one of the connective tissue is blood. Blood is a type of connective tissue, and the cells of the connective tissue are loosely packed and embedded in a intercellular matrix. The matrix may be jelly-like, fluid, dense or rigid. So this is the characteristics of a particular connective tissue. So blood is one of the connective tissue, and it has a fluid liquid matrix called as a plasma. It is made up of RBCs, WBCs, platelets and the plasma. So the plasma contains proteins, salts and hormones. Blood flows and transport gases, digested food, hormones and waste material. So the function of blood is to flow and transport the gases, carbon dioxide and oxygen, digested food, hormones and waste material to all parts of the body. So here you can see that the connective tissue, number one is areolar tissue, adipose tissue, compact tissue, hyaline tissue and the types of blood. So here you can see that this is a areolar tissue, this is adipocyte that is present in the adipose tissue. So so here you can see this is a RBC, this is hyaline and this is a RBC. You can see here neutrophil, eosinophil, basophils. These are the different types of WBCs, cells in the WBC, lymphocyte, monocyte and the platelets. So different type of white blood corpuscles. ये क्या है? WBCs हैं. Different types of WBCs. WBCs actually function in fighting against the infection and removing the foreign substances from the body. So blood is another example of a connective tissue. It forms a framework that supports the body. It also anchors the muscle and support the main organs. It is very strong and non-flexible tissue. So the bone cells are embedded in the hard matrix that is composed of calcium and phosphorus. So bone is another type of connective tissue, and it is a very strong and non-flexible tissue. It supports its function in the anchoring of muscles, and it support the main organ of the body. So the bone cells are embedded in a hard matrix that is composed of calcium and phosphorus. Now two bones are connected to each other by another type of connective tissue. These are called as ligament. दो bone connected हैं by another type of connective tissue. So उसको क्या बोलेंगे हम? Ligament. This tissue is very elastic and it has considerable strength. Ligament contain very little matrix and tendon contain muscle to bone. So tendon क्या है? That connects the muscle to bone. जो bone से muscles को connect करे उसको बोलते हैं हम ligament, and उसको बोलते हैं हम tendon, और ligament हम किसको बोलते हैं? जहाँ पर दो bones connected है. So tendon are the fibrous tissues with great strength but limited flexibility also. So another type of connective tissue is cartilage. The solid matrix is composed of protein and sugar. This type of cartilage is made up of protein and sugar. So the cartilage smoothen bone surfaces at joint and is also present in the nose, ear, trachea and larynx. We can fold the cartilage. You can feel that folding of the ear, and here the cartilage is found. But we cannot bend the bones in our arms. हम अपने arms की bones नहीं bend कर सकते हैं, but हम कान की कर सकते हैं. So these are the different types of bones. Now next is I want to make you read from this notes also. What are, one second, yeah, here. So bone is a framework of the body over which the muscles are wrapped together. The bone tissue is very strong and inflexible in nature. The bone cells are present in the rigid matrix which is formed from calcium and phosphorus. So here you can see cartilage is present over the joints. Cartilage हमारी कहाँ पर होती है? Joints पर होती है of the bones and provide them with a smooth structure. For example, pinna, trachea, larynx, nose tip, these all are cartilage. They are the solid matrix made up of protein and sugar. The notes I took from the NCERT only. So these are the ligaments. Ligaments are, a ligament connect two bones together, and it is elasticity which facilitate the connection. The cells of the ligament have a little matrix. Here you can see tendon. Tendons क्या थे? Bones से जो muscles को connect करेंगे उनको हम बोलते हैं tendons. They are limited flexibility but very great strength. Now next one is areolar. Areolar connective tissue is found between the skin and muscles, around the blood vessels and nerves, and in the bone marrow also. It fills the space inside the organs and support the internal organ and help in the repair of tissue. So here you can see this is a areolar tissue, connective tissue. We will study from here also. This tissue act as a filter in between the spaces present inside the organ. It helps in the repairing. Its main function is that it helps in the repairing other tissue as well. Also it is found in the skin and the bone marrow. So components of areolar connective tissues are adipocyte, fibroblast, mast cells, macrophages, plasma cells. These are the components: cells, fibers, muscular tissue, cardiac muscles, nervous tissue. These all are the type of areolar cell. So we will study from here. Yeah. So now have you ever imagined that where the fat is stored? Fat storing adipose tissue is found below the skin and between the internal organ. हमारा जो फैट स्टोर होता है वो कहाँ पर होता है? एडिपोज टिश्यू में स्टोर होता है. The cells of this tissue are filled with fat globules. Storage of fat also let it act as a insulator. So दो फंक्शन है एडिपोज टिश्यू के, एक तो फैट स्टोर करता है और क्या है दूसरा? इट एक्ट एज अ insulator. Next is muscular tissue. The muscular tissue consists of elongated cells are called muscular fiber. This tissue is responsible for the movement of the body. Muscles contain special protein that is called as a contractile protein, and which help in the contract and relaxing the muscles and result in a movement. So here you can see these are the different type of muscle cell: striated cell, smooth cell and cardiac cell. Striated cell, smooth cell and the cardiac cell. So we can move some muscles by consciously and we can move some muscles by unconscious also. So the muscles present in our limbs move when we want them to and stop when we decide. So these are the voluntary muscles, and हमारा जिन मसल्स पर कंट्रोल नहीं होता है उनको हम इनवॉलेंट्री कहते हैं. जिन पर कंट्रोल होता है उनको क्या बोलते हैं हम? वॉलेंट्री मसल्स. So these muscles are called as the skeletal muscle as they mostly attach to bones and help in the body movement. So as a result they are called as the striated muscles. The dark and light bands we can see in the microscope and we identified it as a muscle. These are called as the striated muscle. You can see here dark and light band. Yeah, so you can see here the dark and light band in the A part. You can see the cells of this tissue are long, cylindrical, unbranched and multinucleated. The movement of food in the alimentary canal or the contraction and relaxation of blood vessels are called as the involuntary movement. We cannot really start them or stop them simply by wanting to do so. So these are called as the involuntary cells, like this cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscle, we can't control the cardiac muscle, that's why they are the involuntary muscles. So there are the different examples: iris of eye and ureter, bronchi of lungs. These all are the example of involuntary muscle. So the muscle of the heart show rhythmic contraction and relaxation throughout the life, and these involuntary muscles are cardiac muscles. So heart muscles are called as the cardiac muscles. They are cylindrical, branched and unnucleated. So this is the cardiac muscle, this is the smooth muscle, and this is the straighted muscles that we can see here, the dark and light bands. So last one is the nervous tissue. All cells possesses the ability to respond to stimuli. So the cells that is present in the brain are called as the nerve cells, and the cells when present in the group, we can say that it is a nervous tissue. So the brain, spinal cord and nerves are all composed of nervous tissue. The cells of this tissue are called as the nerve cells, or we can say neurons. A neuron consists of a cell body with a nucleus, cytoplasm, from which a long thin hair-like parts arise. You can see here, figure number 6.12. Neuron has a single long part called the axon. So ये क्या है आपका axon है, single long part. This is nerve ending, this is dendrites present in the branch. This is the center part is called as a nucleus, and this yellow part is cell body. Yeah. So an individual nerve cell may be made up of meter long, and many nerve fiber bound together by connective tissue make up a nerve cell. So this is also a type of, this is a nervous tissue, and this is a type of connective tissue. You can see here. So this is a connective tissue, and we read epithelial tissue previously. So this is a animal tissue. Animal tissues are of four types: epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue and nervous tissue. So here, here nerve impulses allows to move the muscles when we want to. So the functional combination of nerve and muscles is a fundamental to most animals. Without nervous tissue, we cannot move our muscles. Obviously, control है, reflex action है. You can I hope you study about the reflex action in the previous classes also. So हम अगर अपनी बॉडी का कोई भी पार्ट मूव करते हैं, इवन आवर हैंड और आवर लेग्स, हम कोई भी मूवमेंट करते हैं, दैट इज़ ड्यू टू आवर ब्रेन को सिग्नल जाता है तभी वो, और ब्रेन में कौन से सेल्स वर्क करते हैं, नर्व सेल्स वर्क करते हैं. सो दिस कम्बिनेशन इनेबल्स एनिमल टू मूव rapidly in response to stimuli. So this finishes your chapter. Today we discuss about the connective tissue. In this we study about the blood. We study about the bones, different type of bone, cartilage, tendons, ligaments, areolar connective tissue, here adipose tissue. You can see here the muscular tissue and the nervous tissue. So this finishes your chapter, and please study and read it again and again so that it must be clear to all of you. Here you can see areolar connective tissue is found between skin and muscles and around blood vessels and nerves and in the bone marrow. So areolar tissue are found in these cells, and it fills the spaces inside the organs. Basically its function is to support the internal organ and helps in the repair of tissue. So this is it, and thank you. Have a nice day. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the WhatsApp. Thank you.